welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have got my hand behind my head because I am hiding the fact that I now have pink and purple hair. I'm so excited. It's really, really fun. I got it done yesterday. Thank you so much to Natasha and Amy who did this for me at the salon. It was not what they were expecting when they came into work this morning, and it took almost 6 hours to get all of my color and cut sorted, and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much to those girls. They were absolutely fabulous, and I will be seeing them in the future to continue to put fun crap in my hair. So yes, this is my new style for the moment. I've been wanting to get colorful hair for ages, and I just figured, why the hell not? So here is pink and purple. Super happy with it. What we're doing in the video today is going to be just a quick get ready with me. It's not going to be any super complicated makeup or anything like that, but it is going to be a review of the Sephora Pro Pigment Palette Cool version. So it's the one with the silver writing. This is, I believe, the only one they still have in stock. And it looks kind of the same as all the other ones, same layout, still has the names of everything. I will go through and do some swatches. It's got the same texture shadows as the other palettes. There's mattes, shimmers, and those kind of looser, glittery type shades. Tomik brought me tea. Thank you, honey. You're not in the video, it's fine. The camera can't see you.
I don't want the internet to see my face.
It can't, it's fine.
Hang on, is this conversation going in the video?
Part of it might. So that is the first row of swatches we have going across: Linen, Powder, Seashell, Tulle, Latte, and Violet Gray. Alright, so then this is the second row. Going across we have Ballet, Cashmere, Tea Rose, Pink Champagne, Rosé, Orchid Mist, and Crocus. And these are some really nice shades. Ballet, Cashmere, and Crocus are all matte shades, and the rest are kind of shimmery satin shades. Pink Champagne is a kind of pinky gold duochrome, and I really like these 4 shimmer shades in this row. I think these are really nice. Alright, and this is the third row, so going across we have Ash, Mushroom, Fog, Graphite, Heather Gray, Mauve, and Orchid. The majority of this row is matte, and then we have 1 shimmery shade with Ash. I really like this row. I think it's very pretty, very pigmented. Ash is a beautiful kind of taupey, shimmery color with some silver kind of undertones to it. It's really nice. Alright, and so this is the fourth row, and going across we have Moon, Rosewood, Coffee, Hot Chocolate, Espresso, Sketch, and Obsidian. And these 3 in the middle are matte, and Obsidian is matte. Sketch is a really pretty, gorgeous, metallic kind of blue-gray shade. Rosewood is a pinky shimmer with a kind of bluish duochrome that I don't think the camera's picking up very well, but it does have a kind of bluish tint to it. And then Moon is another one of those really loose, glittery shades that doesn't have a lot of base color, and it's like just really kind of dusty and glittery. Alright, so those are all the swatches of the palette. I'm just going to leave these on my arm now because I can't be bothered to take them off. And I'm just going to go in and start with my eyes first. I need to prime them, so I'm just going to pop a bit of concealer on them. I'll blend that out. And I'm just going to use the mirror that comes with this palette, which is a fabulous mirror. I really love the mirrors that come in these palettes. They are so useful. They're really nice quality. So just blended that concealer out. I just use it, the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And I'm going to go in with Linen, which is the very first light skin shade, the one that like barely showed up on me. So that'll be really nice to kind of, ooh, yikes, fallout. I know YouTube is like full of fallout controversies right now. Can we see the dust if I don't blind you in the meantime? Like, Can you see all the dust that is coming off that brush? I hope you can because it is a massive amount. So yeah, just putting that all over the lid to set down the concealer all the way up to the brow bone. This is going to be literally super quick. I'm not really doing anything intense today. I'm just like studying, but I like to do a little something of makeup every day just so I feel slightly more like alive and human. Then I'm going to take Latte and just using like a fluffy Morphe brush, definitely tap everything off, and we're just going to pop that into the crease. I should probably zoom you guys in, shouldn't I? That's a bit better. So yeah, just popping Latte into the crease on a fluffy Morphe brush. I do really like the Morphe Gilded collection. I think they're really nice brushes. This one's Y15. And just popping it on the other eye. And I am gonna stick, I think, really just kind of light and pretty with this look. Not gonna try and do anything intense. So I'm just gonna dip into Mushroom, which is down in the 3rd row. It's just a slightly deeper brown shade. And mainly keeping that towards the outer corner. And then I'm going to dunk into Coffee on the bottom row. This is literally all on the same brush. And just deepen up the crease one more time. I think these shadows all layer really, really nicely. And they do help to make a kind of nice gradient. And they all blend really, really nicely as well. So this is all really just defining the crease. We're not doing anything too spectacular. Just gonna take another fluffy brush and probably Latte again and go over the top of the crease just to make sure it all diffuses evenly. And this is a Sonia Kashuk brush. I really, really like this one because it's much more sparse, so it's very good for like blending out shadow. And just kind of diffusing color. If you're not looking to pack anything on, you're just kind of looking to make sure everything blends really evenly. So I really like this brush for that. And then I really, really want to go in with some of these pinky shades. I think I'm going to take Tea Rose. Yeah, let's go in with Tea Rose in the 2nd row. And I'm just using a Sephora 22 all over shadow brush. And we're just popping that right on the lid. That's really, really pretty. And this is certainly a more cool toned purpley pink, which makes sense with this being the cool pigment palette. And I think that goes really nicely with my new hairstyle, which is why I decided I'd pull this palette out and play with it. And then I'm just going to take the same brush and go in with Seashell, which is the one directly above it, and that's just a kind of shimmery baby pink. And just putting that on the inner part of the lid. And down to the inner corner as well, why the hell not? And just gonna go back in with Coffee on that Morphe brush and pop just a touch more in the outer corner. And I'm gonna take powder on the really fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush, even, and just run that along my brow bone. Alright, and that's basically what I'm going to do for the eyes. It's just really, really light, really, really pretty. I will add some eyeliner. So I'm just going to use the Kat Von D liquid liner. This is my absolute favorite liquid liner. It's just so easy to get that really smooth, nice, precise line. So more of a wing than I wanted, but hey, what's new? That's literally the story of my life. I can never do the right kind of wing. Like, I can get a really great tiny one if I want a bigger one, and if I want a tiny one, then all I can do is like mess it up and make it way bigger than I want. But that's fine. We're just gonna keep going. So I'm just gonna pop on a quick bit of face makeup. I'm gonna use the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. Then I'm gonna go in with some Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I use the shade 0.5, which is the lightest one that exists. Surprise, surprise. And lately I've really been liking using the Farsali Unicorn Essence drops to help blend out my foundation. Just like I feel like my skin's been really like dry and kind of draggy lately, and this helps the makeup just glide on way more easily. And I'm just using a Y7 brush from Morphe. And obviously I have a load of things I want to conceal, so I'm just taking the Naked Skin Concealer, popping a bit under my eyes because I'm a college student, I don't sleep enough. Bags are a part of life. I've got some dark spots there. All the spots on my chin. I just look like I'm trying to do like really racially offensive face paint right now. And for the ones on my face, I just go in with the same brush and tap over them very lightly. So I hold the brush back on the handle so you're not putting as much pressure on it. And I just very lightly tap over all the concealer so that I don't lose the coverage that it's gonna give me. Concealer, I've been liking going in with a brush lately, so I'm just using the Real Techniques point small brush, and again just tapping in the concealer so you're not losing too much coverage from it. Alright, and that's basically it for the base makeup. I'm just gonna go over everything. Ooh, dropping brushes everywhere. Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder. and another Real Technique brush. This is the Point Large. And first I just tap it under my eyes and along my nose and my smile lines, because that has tended to be where I'm getting the most oily, like literally right in the center of my face. And then everything else is super dry. So then I just kind of dust the brush over the rest of my face because I don't need to pack on color anywhere. There. Alright, and I'm just going to put a bit of shadow underneath my eyes. So on another Real Techniques brush, this is the Point Extra Extra Small. I'm going to go in with Rosé, which is in the second row. And I don't know how well that's showing up on camera, but it's just a really nice, pretty, shimmery pink. Again, we're really not going for anything bright here. And I'm just gonna take Seashell on the same brush and pop a bit more in the inner corners. And real quick, just gonna finish up the rest of my face makeup. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Gallery palette from the Jean-Michel Basquiat collection. And just real quick, do a light contour. We don't wanna go crazy. Literally all I'm doing is sitting in my house and studying today. So why am I doing this, you ask? I don't know. No one knows. I never know. I just like it. I just like having makeup on for no good reason whatsoever. And then on another Morphe brush, I'm gonna go in with NoHo, which is the more purpley shade, and stick that more on the center of my cheeks, not so much the apples. Just kind of trying to elongate my face a touch. This one isn't blending out as nicely as it usually does. I don't know why. And on a fan brush, this one's also from Morphe, I'm going to take the highlight, which is called Now's the Time. And it's a nice light gold shade. And just putting that towards the back of my cheekbones, because I don't want to emphasize any of the texture that I have in and around here with all my acne and stuff like that right now. So just keeping that centered on the back of the cheekbones. And gonna run just a touch on the bridge of the nose and the Cupid's bow. I'm just going to slap a bit of the Benefit Gimme Brow in them. Mascara, I'm just going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is now out in the UK as well. It's called the Paradise Ecstatic Mascara. So yeah, if you're a dunce and like me, you get mascara all over your nose, first you just want to wait for it to dry and then deal with it after it's dry, because it won't smear around and make anywhere near as much of a mess. So I'm going to put on my lipstick and then get rid of the mascara. I'm using a MAC lipstick today. This is one of their matte finishes in the shade, I like to, in my head, pronounce it mrrr, because that's just like a sound that I make when I'm aggravated at things. Like when I get mascara on my nose, I just look at my mascara tube and go, why must you do this to me? So in my head that's how you say it, but it's just spelled M-E-H-R, and it might just be myrrh. I have no idea how you're supposed to say that, but in my head it is a sound of disgruntlement. we're gonna do is go in with a setting spray. This is the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist, and I love this one because it smells like roses and it just feels really nice on the skin. And this is the finished look. So it's just really simple face makeup. As you can see, I didn't totally go for full coverage. You can still see all my spots and stuff like that, but I think the eyes are really, really pretty. They're just really simple, easy daytime, like casual type stuff. And also, I love this highlight. How pretty is that highlight, guys? Like, Urban Decay did good on that. So that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so, so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, before you leave, you know what I'm about to say. You can guess it. Subscribe down below. There's a button. I don't know which side the button's on, but I have tea, I have biscuits, like I have all the time in the world. I'm just gonna sit here and watch you until you subscribe. Have you done it yet? You should do it. Like, if you haven't done it yet, you should.